that bitch is a phoenix. Then a grip on a grip when I told me a grip don't run, don't trip.
Welcome back to WSJU Radio, the number one college radio station all over New York City with Joe's and Kev. You know, they blowing up right now. We got, you know, Justo Gz in the building.
Wow,
you know,
RPT.
One of how's new upcoming artists from RPT. How's it going? How's life? How's everything right now?
Everything Gucci, man. As long as I'm still breathing, for me, everything gonna be in motion.
Alright. And you know, the new rappers from RPT, a lot of people are getting a tune. The numbers are going crazy. Were you expecting all this? All the love? Or what's going on right now?
Yeah, because for me, like I said, for me, like RPT, like we them niggas, like for me, we gonna go up regardless. You feel me? No matter who it is, it could be anybody from RPT. That's me from RPT. They ain't doing music. It's gonna go up because you feel me. The money's already paved the way. You know? Like,
who do you think paved the way?
Come on now.
Everyone knows. Like, who do you think?
Free the guys, man. Free Dthang, free Bando, free T-Mac, free E-Day, free Jelly, free Gunner, free Stunner, bro. Come on, man. Go down the list, bro. Free the guys, bro.
All right. And you know, a lot of people automatically assume, obviously, like Dthang and stuff like that. Who are other rappers that paved the way that a lot of people probably weren't in tune yet or should have been in tune? Because everyone knows the Dthang, the T-Dots, the Bandos, but what is the other rappers that paved the way for you as well?
As far as like
from RPT
in general or just RPT, I ain't gonna lie, like they the ones who really started this shit. You ain't say like for me, it's a couple old guys from my hood that's for me doing their thing with the music. For me, shout out my son Feast, shout out Fatty, for me, shout out the guys Pockets. You feel me? You feel me? That's what we really like. That's what I guess we really started, you know, getting an influence to start rapping and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna lie, like when it comes to this drill shit, like gangster, the money's paved the way.
Alright. And when did you start rapping?
I've been rapping. I ain't gonna lie, I've been rapping for a minute. For me, it's just that I didn't start with them. For me, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't start with them like I was supposed to. For me, I was OT, doing other shit. For me, getting locked up. For me, but for me, so that's why, you know, when I came on this time, I told myself, for me, I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna get in tune. For me.
And what was that first studio session like? You know, the first time you started taking it serious when you came home, and like, you know, you said get right with it and everything like that.
And you said like when I first came home, you feel me? The guys was, you feel me? They was still home. You feel me? Like I said, for the guys, but like not even like a month or two after I came home, guys got picked up. You feel me? Like so, it just made me like want to go out with this music shit. Like you feel me? Like damn, the guys just, you feel me? Guys, you feel me? The guys is bugged. So for me, somebody got to do it. You feel me? And Ndot, my son Ndot Ben had the clout. You feel me? Like some Bando already let the world know. You feel me? Like my son really next up. He is. I ain't gonna lie. Son, you feel me? Shout out my son Ndot. Boy, he got some new shit coming out too. Like we going up, word. So it's like, for me.
Okay.
They, you know, they in that day where they at. We gonna go up for them. You feel me?
How do you feel about the criticism? Be like about people saying like you guys just came out of nowhere, you know, like, you know, chasing clout and stuff like that. What type of criticism you take from that?
The real know the real. That's all I'm gonna say. You feel me? I can't really speak on what other people going. You feel me? They gangster. The real know the real. That's all that matters. I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody else.
Okay. And speaking about Ndot, the first two songs people was hearing is RPT and Elevate. Do you guys consider yourself like a duo?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't, like that's really my money. That's my heart. For me, like we make good music, but I don't see us like a duo. I ain't gonna lie, like my son do his own thing. We definitely gonna have some more music coming out together and stuff. For me, don't get me wrong, but for me, my son got his own plan. For me,
yeah. Okay, so you can compare it to like, let's say like Dthang and Bando, where they're not really a duo, but like.
Nah, yeah, gangster. You know, you see Bando, you gonna see
Dthang and
most of the time. You feel me?
So,
Gangster.
how did you guys link up for music? Who approached you like, oh, I think we should just do this song RPT together and all that?
I don't even remember. I ain't gonna lie. I think we was in the crib one day. My son Ndot. Nah, matter of fact, we was in my other son's crib. My son Hamo. Shout out to Stu Engineer too. My son get crazy on the beats too. But we was in the stool. We wasn't even there for me or Ndot. I was there for my son Ada, little bros. You feel me? Like he was over there. He was doing some shit for me, and I was just like, yo, bro, let's do some shit for me. Let's do some shit. I'm like, say like, do some shit. I got some shit read for me, so I think I picked the beat though. I definitely picked the beat. Gangster, that shit was for me. Shout out Yamaka, that shit was that flop right there. Ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Drop the song RPT. Boom. 100K, 200K, wow, over 400K.
Gangster.
Were you expecting that? Like, what was the reaction to you seeing like people reacting it? You got the blog pages posting it. Like, were you expecting all that type of love? Right up.
Nah, I wasn't expecting it. Like, I don't know how to put it. I'm explaining like this. I was expecting it because of where we from and because of my son Ndot. For me, having that clout, that spot. But the way people started talking about me and shit, like for me, like I could rap. For me, I wasn't expecting that. For me, it made me feel good and shit. For me, I want to maybe keep going, take this shit serious.
Right. And then the blog showing love, I saw that NY Drill official posted about you saying like one of the hottest young rappers coming from New York. So I expect, now they're singling you out, like, you know what I'm saying? They're not trying to put you with Ndot, like they were singling you out, so like, you gotta tune in. Why do you feel like people should tune in to you?
I mean, like shit, bro, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna sit up here and say why I think people should tune in to me, for me, but I'm gonna just sit up here and say, I'm gonna just say, I talk, for me, I spit either straight crack, cocaine for them age, or so you gonna tune in. 80% chance you gonna jack it.
Alright. And in your opinion, why do you feel like drill rappers are getting younger and younger?
Cause niggas is dying younger and younger. So for me, like I ain't gonna lie, like people think that I hear a lot of people giving my son Ndot flack too, like, oh, how old is he? He mad young, he need to be in school. Niggas don't know my son. You feel me? Like niggas is out here, they just rap about what we really live about. You feel me? I'm not gonna get into details on how my son life is, but you feel me? It's a reason for everything. Niggas is not just out here. You feel me? Niggas is out here being followers, but I could vouch for my son and my son, he one of them.
Because I see a lot of people compare the reason why like the drill rappers are getting younger and younger is because I feel like the explosion on TikTok where kids are dancing to the song and you can dance to drill, and then now it becomes a TikTok trend of dancing, they probably want to start rapping and stuff like that. That's what I assume, but the way you explained it is like more sincere, more real, like how it is.
I can only speak for myself. For me, niggas who I be with on a regular daily basis, my son Ndot. For me, like things like my son out here cloud chasing, doing he's really on out here. You feel me? So that's just what we rap about. We can't get in the stool and rap about, for me, anything else when you living what you living. You feel me? Like.
Alright. What's the funniest story you have with Ndot?
What's the funniest story I have, man? I got too many funny stories. Like, I be annoying on something. We getting tight. That's my heart though. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. Like actually, it was the last video shoot. Elevate. He got tight. I think you can actually see it in the video shoot. My son was getting tight. Somebody want to get hot. All day from me. Someone's worried about I think you see him in the shoot. You see him in the video. I started asking for the blunt the whole time. Everybody geeking and shit. I'm just laughing at him. Yeah, so that's my son.
Okay. And now you guys are making noise. Any of the rappers that paved the way reach out to you guys and they're supporting you from behind the cell? Like called you guys?
Nah, yeah, not me personally. For me, but I don't worry about that. For me, I'm gonna go regardless. You feel me? Like so. Niggas gonna reach out. I'm not for me. Texting niggas and shit. For me, niggas gonna see.
Okay.
Eventually.
All right. And one of the most important things for rappers is the name. How you got the name Justo Gz?
It's obvious. I ain't gonna sit up here and make up some. Why they call me? My name is Justin. Gangsta. Get Justo Gz for that.
Did you have any other names that was like that you could have chose for the rap name, or that was like from the beginning?
I ain't like, I don't go, like, a couple of my sons call me Millie. For me, Millie the third. But that's it, you feel me? Like, I don't really go by that unless it's, you feel me? It's a couple niggas that call me that, but I don't go by that. It's Justo Gz, bro.
All right. And for the music, when you go to the studio, how's the studio session like? What type of vibe would you want? Like, are you the lights off? You want everyone to pull up? Are you trying to go dolo?
Sometimes it depends on my mood. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm trying to tune in, like, I ain't gonna lie, if I got an EP I'm working on or mixtape I'm working on, I really want to tune in, focus up, I'm gonna go dolly, or I might just go on my main. That's my left hand means right here. For me, Truck Cheese inspired truck with me. Gangster, you feel me? Like, I don't go nowhere without bro, like, you feel me? Unless I gotta take in my own business, you feel me? Like, all the functions with me, you feel me? So, like, if it's not him, and if I'm feeling like I'm in a mood, then yeah, I had a gang pull up, for me. Gang pull up, we all in there, we geeking, for me, we vibing, getting hot, dirty, for me.
All right. Who gets the most sturdiest? Who in the game?
Me. I'm jacking it. I bring the most energy, feel me, to all the video shoots. I don't care if it's mine or if it's yours, feel me. That's just how I'm rocking. Like, that's how I'm coming.
Okay. And then you say you bring him to all the functions. Who gets the most lit in the functions? You or your manager?
Nah, I'm not. Yeah, it's not my means. It's my means.
Man.
It's gangster. Like, I ain't gonna lie to her. I do. He the playback type.
Be chilling.
Yeah,
Okay.
I be the
be
one
acting up.
for me. Geeking.
Okay. You be running down girls?
Oh, no, see, we talking about
nah,
something
yeah, I ain't
different,
gonna lie.
though.
We talk about
We
that.
get active,
We
though.
both getting active.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
So for the supporters, how does Justo Gz run down a girl? How does he rizz up a girl?
Oh, Riz.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's getting to a point. I don't even gotta do nothing. They see me. It's not Justo Gz, nigga.
All right. So what's a red flag in a female for you? What's some red flags?
I don't know. I don't been dealing with them too long enough to notice. You feel me? Out of here, hey.
All right. And then, so back to your music. What's the game plan now? You know, going into the winter time, a lot of videos are gonna start coming out soon and everything like that. When can we see the first Dolo song for you?
I got some shit coming out for me probably next week. For me, I just dropped the single. Like, what was that? This Sunday that just passed.
Yeah.
For me, gangsta. That shit been created for me.
All right. How important is it for you to stay consistent?
Oh, I feel like out of 1 out of 100%, it's important to stay consistent. For me, it don't even matter if you trash. That's a message I want to give to everybody. It don't even matter if you trash at rapping. It don't matter if you can't rap. If you stay consistent and you got good content, people gonna jack you. You feel me? Like, that's it. There's a lot of trash rappers out here that's really doing their thing. You feel me? Like, you can't even be mad because they moving strategic. You feel me? Like, so, for me, personally, I just feel like I'm not trash. So, for me, people gonna jack me for a real authentic reason. I actually can rap for me, and I'm talking facts. On my songs, I talk facts. I do not rap cap. I don't, for me. So.
All right. Are you planning to drop like a body of work or just singles for right now?
I ain't gonna lie, I got so much shit in the cut. I could just start grabbing songs out my notes, putting them in certain files. This is a mixtape right here. Feel me? Like, gangster, like, I could do that. But I'm trying to, you feel me, keep writing. Feel me, keep coming out with more consistency.
You have a lot of songs in the vault?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. A little too much. I ain't gonna lie. That's why you feel me? I got a plan. Everything gonna be consistent. Everything, for me, be dropping. You feel me? I just need, you feel me? Need y'all to tune in.
All right. How do you decide what songs you want to drop and what songs to keep in the vault?
That's when my money's coming at. Feel me? Like, gangster, like, I'm like, I'm checking this. Like, which one I need to drop right now? Which one I'm gonna drop this? You feel me? Like, gangster.
Okay. And then, what's one goal you want to complete before the end of the year?
Be streaming on all platforms. For me, like, the year about to end. It's not a big goal, but it's definitely a goal that I could achieve, and it's though for me be real effective towards me. So for me, definitely before this year, I may have at least 3 songs streaming on all platforms.
Alright, man. Everyone gonna be in tune for that. Okay.
Thanks.
And then my last question, more about the future. What type of legacy do you want to have with the name Justo Gz? When people bring it up, you know, the newcomers for RPT and stuff like that. What do you want people to know you for?
I just want people to know me for me. What I rap about for me. Gangsta. Like I said, I'm my own rap cat.
Alright.
So I don't really care what people remember me by. Gangsta.
Alright. What do you want to say to the supporters before we head out?
Like for me, like I said, before this year end, 3 dolos dropping for me, all streaming platforms. For me, like just keep supporting, keep doing your thing for me, and I'm gonna keep doing my thing for y'all. For me, gangster.
Alright. And where people can find you at Instagram, social media.
I didn't know Justo Gz 4-5 on the gram. For me, gangster.
Alright. Thank you for coming through.